How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be playing again Blossoms Bloom Brightest. So far, the story's been interesting, and we're finally figuring out what's going on. So let's jump right in this exciting adventure.
No way!
What? What's wrong? Is there something on my face? Is it an alien? Am I gonna die? No, nothing like that. I was just thinking about something. Oh, like what? Is my face ugly? On the contrary, I think your face is adorable. The young woman blushed and dismissed the compliment with a quick wave of her hand. You're making me blush. So what were you really thinking about? I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna hurl. Gah. I can't help but wonder about it though. Sarah really made me think.
Oh.
Do you really like me? Are you positive? Of course I do, silly. What made you think otherwise? I'm crazy about you. Nothing actually. I guess I was just feeling self-conscious. Really? That's pretty unlike you. It's kind of embarrassing, but I thought you were cute from the moment I saw you. I honestly think your looks could charm anyone. And after I got to know you as a person, I was smitten. You're basically the ideal person. Loyal, caring, kind, graceful, and talented. How could I not fall in love? Especially in this kind of situation, you become my pillar. You're one of the only people who has ever supported me, if not the first. I really don't think all those things apply to me. Thank you for reassuring me, though. I felt juvenile saying it, but I still couldn't stop myself. Hey, don't feel bad for feeling a certain way. It's better to let it out than let it fester. And I don't mind reassuring you, ever. About anything. I really do love you, so I like saying it. I tell you how I feel a million times over if you ask me to.
um,
I'm so glad we met, Kohota. I'd be lost without you. Kohota demonstrated a small jump of happiness. I feel so happy I could die. Please don't die, I'd be sad. Eep. Her legs grew weak and she nearly collapsed onto the floor. Are you okay? I thought you were just joking.
I love you.
I was, but your words were too sweet. They sucked the life right out of me. Oh boy.
No.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. No, keep going. What if you faint? I'll be happy because you'll have to hold me in your arms. Erica's cheeks reddened at the unexpected image in her mind. I really don't want to risk your safety. If you say so. They're both good people. There must be some way I can keep both of them happy. I have to try my best to find a solution. We have gotten through everything else so far, anyhow. I wonder what they're doing right now. I bet Kohota'S playing video games again. On the other hand, Sarah's probably going to sleep too. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Why was I even curious? Better sleep it off. I'm getting too weird for my own good. Day 13. Oh, why am I still so tired? How unlike myself. Well, maybe a hot cup of coffee will wake me up. When she entered the dining area, Erica was greeted by the two other residents of the ship.
What's the situation?
Good morning, you two. I must admit that it is quite refreshing to see that the two of you arrived before me, for once. Really? I'd say it's more like you slept in. You're here later than usual, that's all. Koto and I have already ate, too. Is that so? Wow, I must been a lot tireder than I thought. Perhaps I truly am coming down with something. I doubt it. If anything, you're probably just emotionally exhausted. I wasn't aware it could affect one physically. Thank you, Sarah. Many mental problems can affect a person's physically.
Indeed.
Now that I think about it, you did get a fever from what I presume to be stress. Exactly. It isn't simply limited to stress, though. As well, your mental condition can affect many different aspects of your life. It's one of the most importance to mind your mental health. On par with your physical health. Everyone should strike a balance, you know. I see. They definitely did not teach me that back at the lab. I appreciate the lesson.
Is it alright if I join you?
You're welcome.
Bring it on.
Yeah, wow. That's so good to know. I've always been really into taking care of my own mental health. Are you serious? Like you aren't just trying to say that locking yourself in your room and playing video games all day is healthy? I mean, it isn't? No, it isn't. Mental rest days are important, but shutting yourself out from the world can actually be detrimental. Seriously?
What did I miss?
Maybe we should end the conversation here. I don't think you're going to get anywhere worthwhile. When Erica was halfway down the hall, Kotoa flew out of the dining room doors and rushed to catch up with her. Wait! What's wrong, Kotoa?
No, wait.
I don't want to smother you, but would you spend the rest of the day with me? Is she feeling jealous again? Well, I suppose it's alright, as long as we don't upset Sarah again. And I do really like being with Kotoa. Okay, but under one condition. We can't be affectionate anywhere Sarah could walk into. A pained took its place on the mechanic's face. Nonetheless, she took a deep breath and calmed herself down. Fair enough. As long as I get to be with you, that's enough for me. Thank you for understanding. As Erica turned around to leave, Koda reached out to stop her.
Huh?
Kotoa,
It wasn't supposed to happen like that.
before you go, there's something I'd like to say. Is that okay? Of course, there's no need to ask. I promise that I will always hear you out. Thank you. The younger woman turned her back to her date and nervously shrugged. Well, look, I understand that it's hard to keep everyone happy in this situation. I love you. I'm honestly in love with you, Erica. I can't stand to see you with Sarah, much less when it feels like she's trying to get between us. But that's not her fault. She shouldn't have to suffer because of my own faults. So I was thinking, eh, if it's something you'd be interested in, I won't get mad. And I'm okay with it if that's what you choose to do.
I'm lost.
What do you mean? What are you getting at?
What's wrong?
If you want to be Sarah's lover too, I'm okay with it. If it keeps all of us happy, then maybe it's for the best. Like polygamy? Right, polygamy. All I ask is that I get you just to myself every once in a while. Maybe one day on, one day off, or something like that. D- does that make sense? I get what you're saying. I'll have to think about it. I see the merit in what you're saying, but it's so sudden. Is this why you wanted to be together today? Polygamy would make for an interesting first relationship. So, let's see. We'll pick the first one. Is this why you wanted to be together today?
What did I miss?
Is this why you wanted to spend the day together? Just the two of us?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. A day where you were mine. Mine alone. Before she can rub her hands all over you. I'm not sure that'll ever happen, regardless. I know. It's just my mind being irrational. I see. Koroa, I'm sorry to have to put you in such a position. If things had been a bit different... No, don't stress over it. Whatever decision you make, I'll respect it. So sleep on it at least. Okay? Yes, that was my intention. The former captain turned and began to leave, but stopped a step short.
My thanks.
Thank you for taking care of Sarah too. I realize that it must be painful for you to disregard your own feelings. Koroa turned to face the wall, hiding her face from her former captain.
Yep.
Honestly, I would do anything for you. I just considered something like that, so don't even worry about me, alright? I will do my best. Damn, this thing has become a total mess. Poor sweet Koroa. I know she doesn't actually want me to be with Sarah too, but I simply do not know what to do. Even the ESC couldn't help me with something like this. Matters of the heart. Definitely not something I ever thought I'd dabble in. Should I go with what I want most, or what would be the best everyone? After a long sigh, Erica let herself fall onto her bed. Her eyes soon drifted shut with exhaustion. Day 14. With a heavy sigh, Erica lightly slapped both cheeks and shook her head side to side. She forced herself out of the bed and quickly scrambled to pull on her outfit for the day. It's going to be the same outfit as the past 13 days. Even if it's for the best, I honestly do not believe I can bring myself to be with someone I don't love. It would be a farce, and in the end, I'm sure it would only serve to hurt all of us. Yes, the only one I want to be with, can be with, is Kohota'S. I need to tell her how I feel straight away. This surely cannot wait. It was stupid of me not to reject the idea on the spot yesterday. Did I get a head injury at some point without realizing it? I'm so ashamed. With her legs weakened from her nerves, the brunette stopped in front of her soon-to-be lover's door. She nervously reached out to tap on the steel. The empty sound of her flesh against the metal somehow reminded Erica of herself. A small smile crept upon her lips. When Kohota'S stepped into the hallway with her, however, that tiny smile ceased to be empty and turned into a joyous grin.
What's up?
Hey, Eric. Hey, good morning, Erica. What's up?
What's the situation?
Good morning, Kohota'S. Can we talk? You don't even need to ask. You can come in while I'm sleeping for all I care. Come on in. The young woman intently stared at Erica. So, what's going on? Need my help with something? It's about the topic we discussed yesterday. After thinking on it, The raven-haired woman pressed an index finger against the brunette's lips. Erica quickly recoiled in surprise and embarrassment, causing Kohota'S to giggle. Still, Kohota'S' face quickly drooped as she began to speak. Look, it's okay. I can't blame you for wanting to see Sarah too. She's gorgeous, tall, and older than me after all. And I bet she's a lot more talented with her... Oh, no, please, hear me out. There's clearly been some sort of misunderstanding here. I don't want to be with Sarah. I only want to be with you, Kohota'S. I don't need or want anyone but you. What? Wait. Seriously? Is this another one of your bad jokes? Never. Besides, I've already learned my lesson. I'll never tell a joke again, I promise. When I woke up this morning, I realized that it was stupid of me to even say that I would think it over when the choice was so obvious from the beginning. I have no excuse for not speaking up at the time. I'm sure so much as telling you that I'd sleep on it hurt you, and I can never make up for that. But still, I hope you'll find it in your heart to forgive me someday.
You're the greatest.
I'm so happy to hear that, but I think it would be best if you saw Sarah. I'm sure you're only saying that to comfort me. Sarah has a lot of things that I don't, so I'm sure you like her too. Her and I were like polar opposites.
Indeed.
Kohota'S, I'm serious. I do not feel anything towards Sarah. We're strictly friends, and that's all we ever be. I don't want to be with her. I want to be with you. Are you sure?
The one I love is you, not her.
So please, don't tell me to be with someone else. Thank you. I was sure you wouldn't pick me. I'm so happy I was wrong. I sort of figured, but that's just silly. You've been there for me since the start, even despite the fact that I couldn't tell you the truth for the longest time. You gave me the benefit of the doubt. If you weren't there, I am sure I would have cracked under the pressure. And you introduced me to a lot of new things. Things I never would have experienced if I hadn't met you. Besides, I think you're much more beautiful than Sarah.
No way.
You mean all that? And I'm really prettier than Sarah? I would never lie to you, unless our lives were at stake. That was a good joke, actually.
Yes.
It wasn't a joke, though. Well, never mind. The younger woman pressed her lips against her lover's. Erica's cheeks turned bright red with a mixture of embarrassment, surprise, and excitement. My first kiss.
I love you.
I love you. I love you so much, Erica. You're the only woman for me.
Is that really how you feel?
I love you too, Kotoha. Even if it sounds stupid and barely makes sense, thank you for choosing me. There was never a choice to make. Stop it. You're gonna make me cry.
What's going on?
Oh, fancy meeting you here, Sarah.
My
Hello.
name is Sarah.
Hello, Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Wait, who's who? It should be obvious from the names. I don't get it. Let it go. You'll argue for hours if you don't. Kotoha disappointedly nodded her head. Mind if we join you, Sarah? Go ahead. Just don't start making out in front of me, okay?
No way!
Who said we're gonna? Well, you two do look awfully smitten. True, we are. Speaking of which, I'm sorry to spring this on you so suddenly, but Kotoa and I have decided to be together. Officially, that is. You make it sound way too serious. Yeah, I gotta agree with her.
I'll pass.
Come on, guys. Anyway, we'll probably spend a lot of time together from now on. Still, we won't forget about you either, Sarah. And if you're ever feeling neglected, make sure you tell us so we can remedy it. Heh. Do you think I'm a kid or something? I'm not about to bottle up my feelings for the sake of your relationship. Of course I'll tell you. Good. Sarah gave both the women a serious look. By the way, we are picking up that RPG again tonight. I'm starting to miss my cleric. Sure thing. Yes, I'll make sure not to fall to any ogres tonight. The end. Huh. This was my very first visual novel playthrough. It was interesting. Pretty good story. I guess the three of them are going to be on that ship for the rest of their lives, playing video games, because there was pretty much nothing else that was going on. I mean, one's a medic, the other one's a mechanic, the other one's like a captain. I guess there was no destination, no plan. Never got to see the other blossoms, like they called them, or if they ever met any other blossoms. Would be good if they made a second part to this story. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. So if you like this episode, go and subscribe. Ring that ding-a-ling. Tickle that like button. Throw down some comments. Tell me what you thought of this story. Let me know if you want me to do more of these visual novels. And as always, stay awesome and sexy. And I'll see you all tomorrow.